Right, there we go. Okay. So we'll just check our audio and video here. So check, microphone check, testing 1, 2, 3, 4.
Just check our audio and video here. So check,
Testing
check,
1, 2,
testing
3,
1, 2,
4.
3.
Mary
Just
had a
check
little
our
on.
audio and video.
Okay, there we go. Yay! Alrighty then. So we have audio, we have video. Right, my friends. Welcome back to Z Farm. Hope everybody is doing well on this Wednesday morning here in Limerick in Ireland. Took a couple of days break from the old farming, but an interesting mod came out today on the old dodgy websites, and I would like to take a look at it, check it out, see what it's like. I want to compare it to. There is another dodgy mod called the Ideal Extension, the Fendt Ideal Extension. It's a kind of an add-on mod. It's about just under 100 megabytes. And in that particular package, there is a, well, you guys may or may not know, you guys may or may not know that Adco Ideal have released an updated version of their Ideal harvester. So there is a 10T version of their harvester on the market now. So in game, we have the Ideal, we have the 9T, as you can see here. So this is base game, 1890. So this is a modified version here. We have the Ideal 10T. Okay. Now just look at the price tag in this thing. Holy buckets! Wow. So the 8T version here is 538 horsepower. The 9T is 647 horsepower, and it's 519,500. You can switch up the brand to Massey, Ferguson, or Fendt. Okay, so based on what I'm seeing here, the specs are absolutely identical. Okay, there's no differences whatsoever, except of course the horsepower. So we'll take a look at this one and the price. So the Ideal 10T. So this is a modified version of the. Now I want to show you this. So if you look inside there in the, in the cabin area, there is a steering wheel. You see that? Okay. Now one of the things that Fendt did with the Ideal 10T in the real world is they removed the steering wheel and they put a second column. So I don't know if you can clearly see in there now. The steering column has been removed, the steering wheel is removed, and a second column has been added for the left joystick. So, Mr. Asian Wi-Fi, how are you, sir? How are things? Hope you're doing well, sir. So this is the Fendt Ideal 10T. As you can see, clearly marked on the back there. So the horsepower has been juiced up in this thing from 654 horsepower to 790. Okay. The other specs are absolutely identical. So the fuel capacity, the speed, the hopper capacity is absolutely identical as well. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rent this and we're going to put them side by side. Okay. So let's get the Ideal here. So you can see the options here that we have here. Maybe we'll get the 8 one as well, just for shits and giggles. Why not? So let's get the 10T here now, and let's check out the options on this thing. So, attachers. We have a rigid cutter, a floating platform, rigid cutter and floating platform. I don't know what that means. I guess maybe we'll get one of each since we're checking this mod out. This is a test map that I have set up here. So we'll get a rigid cutter. we'll get the floating platform and we'll change up the wheels here. So we have wheels set up with standard. Ooh, oh, hello. Hey, Sassy, how are you? How are things? Thank you for tuning in. You get a twin wheel setup. Look at this. Ooh. Standard and twin wheels. Interesting. Very, very nice. And they're beefy boys as well. Look at that. They're not small bloody things. They're beefy boys. So in this configuration here, we have 654,500. And 664,800. Oh my god. Look at the price of this thing. 664,800. Holy Toledo. That is a wow. They're not messing about, are they? Holy crap. Actually, I'm fairly certain that is a real world price tag. So we're going to take a look at these harvesters here and we're going to check them out. We have 4 harvesters here rented, as you can see. So we have a very, very large field here of wheat that we can probably, you know, we can do some harvesting. You know, we'll check them out, we'll test them out. Okay, alrighty then. So I got the same one here. Let me oh, okay, so there's a little bit different there. So I don't know if you can see that, but the angle on the back here is different. Look at the oh, what's going on there now? Oh, oh crap, I need to set up my stuff here. Let me show. How did I screw up these settings here? Oh, that's a bit interesting. So he's made some changes on this bloody thing. Look at this. Whoa! What the hell is that? So I don't know if you can see that, but the angle of the pipe has been changed. You see that? The angle of the pipe on the back here is different. I wonder why he did that. Look at that. Why has he done that? He's also removed the warning sign here from the back. See the little warning triangle thingy? So he's removed that from the back there. I don't know why he's done that. Why would he do that? Is he trying to Americanize this? So if you look in the front here, the ideal, this is the 9T, okay? So just to be sure, there's the 9T. So this is the base game model. So you can see there the driving column, you know, the steering wheel. But look at this one. So he's the steering column is removed, and we have the secondary joystick now. So the 10T is actually joystick controlled. So that's the reason I downloaded this particular mod, is because, to my knowledge, this is the first mod that I've seen where someone has, you know, not just put a bloody, you know, a little, you know, painted on a 10T. They've actually made fundamental changes to the model to make it much, you know, they've removed the steering column. They've adjusted the seat as well, as you can see. So yeah, that's the reason I downloaded this particular mod here. Everything else should be absolutely identical on this thing. So you can see there the additional steering column. You can see that the steering column has been removed. Okay, so I kind of screwed that up. Oh, I need to do that again. Shit. Let me try that again. I screwed that up. Okay, rigid cutter and standard. Okay, we're going to release that one. Okay. Now we're going to get the floating platform and the twin wheels. There we go. Now we have it. Oh, there we go. Alrighty then. So we have the twin wheel version here. This is it. I don't know why. Ooh. I don't know why he removed the warning sign at the back of this harvester. I think that's interesting. This crop destruction on. Jesus. Okay. Should have adjusted that bloody stuff before I came into the goddamn game. Right, let's take a look around this. So I'm trying to figure out why he changed the angle of the pipe here in the back. Why did you do that? Yeah, the driving isn't the best on this thing for some reason. It's a little bit slippy and slidey, this thing. Her stopping speed is not the best, I've seen. So, you can clearly see that the angle, for some reason, of the pipe here has changed. I don't know why that is. Why would the modder change the angle of the pipe? What's different about it? Why would you do that? The model itself looks absolutely identical. I don't see any differences in the model itself. You know, getting very in-depth and stuff, but it looks absolutely identical to me. Alright, Sassy, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Take care. Have a good sleep. Oh, it's longer. Holy shit, the pipe is freaking longer. Holy buckets, look at this. No, it makes sense. The freaking pipe is longer. Holy Toledo. I didn't expect that shit. God damn, it's bloody well longer. Look at that shit. Oh, now it makes freaking sense. Oh, lordy. Okay, here we go, people. Here we go. Look at this thing. Now, why would he remove? Let's check the falling speed here. Okay. Okay, that's a bit better. So can we try and test out, see the time it takes for these things to open up. They're identical. So yeah, he's changed this. He's definitely changed this thing. And new extended pipe. Very impressed. Very impressed. So now the removal of the warning sign kind of makes sense. Although I don't know about that. I wonder has it changed anything on the front here. So the head is different. So look at that head. See that head there? And look at that head. So there's a difference. So what else am I seeing on this thing? I don't know. Is it bigger? Could I be mistaken? Is it physically bigger? Or is it just my imagination? I mean, they shouldn't be physically bigger. The models, you know, they shouldn't be physically larger. It's 10T, it's 9T. That 10T logo is actually accurate. I've watched real world videos of the 10T, so that is actually accurate with the little green at the end of it. So yeah, that bloody pipe is substantially longer. Look at that. Much longer. Very impressed by that. So as you can see here, steering column, no steering column. And the seat has been modified as well. So he's changed the front of this thing as well. So look at that one there. And look at that there. So there's headers in this thing as well. So they're custom headers. Right? So yeah, this is the power flow. So this is the Aigo power flow. So this is the in-game version, right? That's 12 meters, right? So you have a Dynaflex and you have the power flow. I've never understood what the difference between these are. I think one is rigid and one isn't. It's not what it is. So they're both 12 meters, but look at this header. This is 15 freaking meters. Holy Toledo. Holy shit, look at this thing. Oh my god. Holy crap, look at this thing. And you can change it to Fendt Massey. 15 freaking meters and it's 6 mph, so he hasn't fucked with it. So he's kept the working speed correct. So this is freaking, oh my days, look at this thing. Power flow of 50 foot. So it's 15 meters versus the in-game mod versions of 12. So these would be 40 foot, I think. Wouldn't these be 40 foot? And then the 13.7 meters are 45 foot. And these are 50 foot, which is 15 meters. So shit, goddamn. So this is a power flow of 50 foot. So what's the prices here? 78,000. So 79,000. Okay. And this one then is 98,750. It comes with a 60 frickin'. There are probably different versions, I think. This is 50. And it's like someone has extended. Somebody's taken the power flow header here, okay? And they're stretched out. You know what I'm talking about, OTD. Modding guys, they did just, stretch out the mod. So this is 50. So if there's a 60 version, I haven't seen it. It's not in this pack. Maybe he'll add it later. Who knows? But yeah, this is 15 frickin' meters. That is fantastic. I wonder if there's anything else. Let me go to ADCO, just in case I've missed something. No. Yeah, so you just get the... okay. No, it must be in Fendt, so is it? Is it in Fendt? It is. It's in Fendt. Ah, okay. I wonder if there's any other headers that come with this, like corn headers or something. Nope. Any header traders come with this thing? Nope. Yeah, so you just get the header and you get the thingy. So yeah, he's changed this here. So this is the in-game 90 version. Okay. And that is different. Look at that. I wonder why he would have done that. Jesus, that header is massive. Oh my god. So we're going to have to check out all the various functions on this thing. Make sure it's all working okay. Oh wow. Oh, the weight. Oh, I feel the weight of this header already. Oh jeez. When you pick something up, you can feel the weight a bit on the front. I can feel that bloody thing. I wonder if this is a straight header or the flex header. Wow, that is a heavy boy. Heavy boy. I don't see anything fundamentally wrong with anything I'm seeing so far. Let me get rid of that. Let me get rid of that. Let me get the other one. The floating cutter. Check that one out. Let me check these. Real life one is a flex. So you're getting two options on this thing, so the floating and the rigid. Check the front of this thing, see if it's different. No, they're not. Okay, interesting. 1 second. Let me do that again, just in case I screw things up. Rigid, floating. Okay, let's try that again. So far everything I've seen, no, I haven't checked the log. You know, I haven't pulled up the log to check if there's any errors. So far everything appears to be okay. So yeah, he's definitely changed the front header here compared to the 9T. Yeah, he's changed that. I wonder why he's done that. So tell me, is the power flow a flexible header or a rigid header? So the power flow, is this a rigid header? The power flow is rigid. And the Dynaflex is, well, I mean flex. Is that the way it works? So you get a power flow of 50 foot. I don't know which is which. So you get rigid or floating. I don't know what, I wonder what that means. Rigid or floating platform. Don't know what that means. So yeah, internally, as you can see, the steering wheel has been, or the steering column has been removed. We now have the, just like the real world machine, we have the second joystick there, which actually drives the machine. We have our displays here as well. Don't know how these differ. So yeah, they've literally just taken out the bloody steering column on this thing. Yeah, it's completely gone. Yeah, that's all they've done. They've just taken that out. They've extended the pipe, so the pipe is longer than the 9T. I don't know if that's a real world thing or not. I would assume so. He has, for some reason, removed the warning triangle square thingy, whatever you want to call it. So you can see the difference in the length of the pipe there. It is fairly long. You know, it's fairly much longer. Do 26 mph. Feels exactly like the 9T. No difference there. And the driving is very, very similar. No difference whatsoever. I mean, I would assume that this guy hasn't made massive changes. You know, he hasn't reinvented this thing. He's just, you know, he's just kind of altered the specs just to kind of match the 10T. So he's not going to reinvent the wheel here and start, you know, changing things up too much. So we have our blinky blinkies, so they work. Check out the basic functions just to make sure everything's okay. So we have 4 stages of lights, as one would expect. First, second, third, fourth. Engine sound is identical as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the pipe is definitely longer, as you can see. Definitely longer. And I have the bang. I mean, that's lined up perfectly there. Look at that. I mean, you couldn't get it any better than that. Look at that. That is absolutely perfectly lined up. And she is definitely longer. Definitely longer. Take a look at in-cab. Ooh, hold on. Now, I wonder if that's a lighting issue there. Maybe that's lighting. Let me move position here. I just want to see if there's a lighting issue there that's causing that different coloring. It's possible that it's just the light there hitting it. Okay, Mr. Mouse, how are you, sir? How are things? Hope you're doing well, sir. Just taking a look at this ideal 10T harvester that I mentioned in Julian's stream earlier on. Just checking it out, you know, just to see what it looks like. Just wondering if there's any, you know, differences in the model and stuff. That could just purely be a lighting issue. See the way the monitor, see the larger monitor there, looks kind of more black on the outline, and this is more grey. I would assume that there is a probably just a lighting effect that I'm not you know, I don't think that it's actually changed. The seat position, you see, I don't know, the seat position is different. You see the way the seat position is? You see the seat position there? You're actually in a different position in the seat. I wonder why that is. I wonder why he has done that. Why is there a different position on the seat? Look at the guy inside. He seems fine. I mean, he doesn't... Let's check him when he's moving around. Let's see if he's supposed to do what he does. So the seat is animated. The pedals work as they should. Oh, that moves as well. Oh my god, look at this. It's animated. Holy crap, look at this. So the oh, it moves exactly as it should. So left and right is left and right. No, that's the steering wheel version. This is the 9T. Right, that's the in-game version with the steering wheel. This is the I'm looking at the 10T here, which has no steering wheel. But look, when I move right on my, my Xbox controller, it moves left and right. That's fantastic. I mean, that's obviously the way it should be. That's... Now, I wonder what the acceleration is. If he moves the joystick forward here, does that mean you accelerate? And if he pulls the joystick backwards, do you reverse? Or is it the foot pedal responsible for the steering? Does anyone know that? Just, as a matter of interest, like in the real world. How would this operate in the real world? Would the joystick just control left and right movement? Or would the pedals, or, would you push the pedal up and down? Mr. Scorpion, how are you, sir? How are things? So the left joystick is just returning left and right, okay. And the pedals just act as, acceleration and deceleration or whatever. Yeah, it all works. Holy shit. As I said, this is, as far as I know, this is the first mod that I've seen that has this setup, Now, there is another 10T mod out there, but it's not legit. All the guy has done is, he's taken the 90 and he's repainted, the 10T on it. It still has a steering column. But as, it has a steering column. This guy has done a genuine job. So that's why I downloaded this one. I want to take a look at that one. And we're getting a massive new header. We're getting a 15-meter freaking header. And it's not a modified Midwest Durus or anything. It's a genuine, ideal header. It's been extended, obviously. But it's 50 freaking foot. Look at this shit. So he's taken the in-game header and he's just, he's stretched it out. Well, everything on this mod is legit as shit. So this is going to be 790 horses behind this thing. This is going to make a much larger, straw swath at the back here because, freaking header's massive. Yeah, this header here is 50 foot. So you get the 10T and you get the header. You don't get anything else with it. I'm pretty sure you don't, but I'll check again. So yeah, we get the power flow 50 foot. So this is 98,750. But as look at the price of this. Oh my, look at the price of it. 654,000 versus 465. And I looked at the real world pricings. That's actually genuine. There's a Ideal 9T I saw listed. This is a 9T version, and it was 642,000 euros. Now, obviously, those prices are probably open to negotiation and stuff like that. Oh, Mr. Blue Type is streaming. He's streaming, whatchamacallit, ATS. Check out the basic functions of this thing. I want to check out that the header here is connected correctly. Let's check it out there. Is she connected up properly? Shouldn't there be dynamic hoses on this thing or something? How does this header actually connect up? So everything, the basic functions of it appear to be working. Check it with a worker here. So, you know, the capacity of it is identical to the in-game version, 17,100 liters. As I said, you know, you're getting a horsepower boost from 654 horsepower to 790. And you're getting this freaking awesome new header. So 12 meter versus 15 meter. I think that's fantastic. I wonder, let's check the other headers. So this is the power flow here. This is base game header with the 9T, the base game 9T. See no difference. Seems absolutely identical. So it is definitely heavier than the other header. Definitely heavier. That other header is a lot heavier. Floating. I wonder what that means. Rigid. Light Shepherd, how are you, sir? How are things? I wonder what that means. Floating platform rigid cutter. What does that mean? Because I can't see anything on this thing. Rigid cutter floating platform. What the hell does that mean? Floating platform. Twin wheels. Take the Dynaflex here. Let's check out the Dynaflex. Oh wow, 2 months. Holy crap. Hope you're feeling better now. Damn, that was a long time to be in the hospital. Sorry to hear about that. So yeah, this is the twin wheel version here. I don't know. I've always had an issue with the wheel versions of these harvesters. If I can try and explain what I mean. As in, you know, starting or slowing down and reversing. You know, I know this is probably a weird word, but I just find the tracked version more expensive. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you're doing better now. I just find the tracked version to be more responsive in driving, if that makes sense. I've always found the wheeled versions of this particular harvester just, you know, difficult to, you know, it doesn't feel right in a wheeled version, if that makes sense. Header here. I would have thought there would be some kind of connection hoses on these headers to the vehicle. Why do I not see any connection hoses on this thing? Should these headers have connection hoses for, like, you know, all the electronics and stuff? Yeah. So the driving of the wheel version just isn't as accurate as the tracked version, I find. So I guess we're gonna have to empty that guy out. I do have this bloody random trailer that came out today. This bloody thing. I'll go with the short version. Attachers, trailer hitch. interesting. The trailer hitch on that. That's kind of interesting. Wouldn't have quite expected that one. This random thing is going to be quite a high dump a bucket, I would assume. Hell. Not a bad looking trailer though. That definitely doesn't match up bloody colours, does it? The unloading is fairly quick as well. Look at the unloading speed. I don't know if it's any faster than the other one. Yeah, the auger pipe is definitely longer than the other, you know, the base version. It seems to operate as it should. Now, obviously, I haven't tested it completely, fully. But, you know, just based on what I've seen so far, everything appears to be okay. There's nothing out of the ordinary with this this mod. You know? Everything appears to function as it should. And, you know, so far, I'm very impressed with it. As I said, to my knowledge, this is the first mod that I have seen that is accurate in terms of, you know, the steering column being removed, having the joystick for the steering thingy, whatever we want to call it, and we have a new longer auger pipe here. 790 horses. We're now getting a 15-meter header instead of 12 meters. I think this is a bloody damn good freaking mod. You know what? No, it doesn't have 3D tracks. I don't believe it does. I can check them out. No, so it doesn't have 3D tracks, which is boo. I do wish that Giants would have updated this harvester here with 3D tracks. I think that was an oversight on their part to not do it. And I haven't seen any mods or anything coming out that has actually updated the, you know, the ideal here with 3Ds, you know, taking the 3D tracks off the, you know, the class harvester. But, you know, that's not a massive big deal or anything. But geez, we have very, very close competition now. You know, when you think about it from an efficiency perspective, you now have a 15-meter header versus a 13.7-meter header for the class. Actually, you know what? It's even less than that, isn't it? So the class, the default class is a 12.5-meter header, I believe. No, I don't have it installed, but the Lexion 8900 has a 12.5-meter header as a default header. Now, even if you put a modified header, let's say you put one, you know, the Drapers or something, you know, which is 13.7. This new version is still larger, 13.7 versus 15 meters. I don't know. I think I'd have to put them head to head. I'd have to put the what I'd like to do now is put the 8900 up against the this harvester here, and let's see who wins the competition. Who does the harvesting quicker? You know, I think that would be quite interesting. But so far, everything I'm seeing here, it all seems to work. You know, and that's the main thing. It all appears to work. If things remain the way they are in terms of, you know, not having any problems with the mod, this could be very much a must-have and a must-keep harvester. Now, this could be entering my my mod folder from now on. He's done a fine job of this. He really has. I do like this random trailer as well. It's a very nice trailer. Oh, it has reverse lights. Do they reflect on the ground? They do. Yay! So that's cool. It has reverse lights that reflect. I would assume that everything on this thing works. Let's see why it shouldn't. Very nice. What's this, 60,000 liters or something like that? All the basic functions function, as it were. Got running lights as well on the thing, which I like. It's very nice. Lights on the side there. No connection hoses though, that's interesting. I wonder why the connection hoses don't work. There's clearly some connection thingies there. I wonder why they don't work. I would have thought some of that would have hooked up there. I wonder why that is. Let's try something else here. Let's try unloading this, see what happens. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the wheel version, I have to admit. The driving just doesn't feel right in the wheel version. The tracked version is absolutely perfect. but that's, I mean, that's not unique to this particular mod. I've got other mods of you know, tracked versus wheeled harvesters, and I've always found that the tracked version's better. So if you know, I'm very impressed with this mod, and it's only like 14.2 megabytes. You know, it's not a massive file size or anything. It's just a, you know, I have a feeling this might come to console. I really do. This feels like a pre-release, like an early version of a mod that's going to be coming out. I mean, it's not the first mod that I've seen on the dodgy websites that have actually, you know, appeared on the official mod hub. This feels like something that's going to be released on to everybody, you know, on the mod hub. So I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to see this in the next couple of weeks. So yeah, I mean, hopefully it does, because yeah, this is a fantastic mod. You've got a real challenger now for the Lexion 8900, you know. So what I want to do is I want to put them head to head. You know, I want to check out which is faster. 12 meter header versus 15. I mean, obviously it's going to move more material, but you know, the Lexion can hold 18,000 liters versus this one, which is 17,100. I also appreciate the fact that this guy hasn't screwed with the specs. You know, he hasn't messed with the working speed of the header. He hasn't messed with the vehicle specs. You know what I mean? I mean, yeah, you know, the horsepower is now 790, but that's what the real world 10T is. But he hasn't, you know, he hasn't jerked around or messed around, or you know, he's kept it legit. You know, and that's what I appreciate about this mod as well. You know, the specs are legit. Working speed of 26 mph is legit, you know, or the driving speed, I should say. Everything appears to, you know, function as, you know. I wonder, has he altered the discharge on the back? Let me no. Let me check this one out. So that's the 10T. Let me check out the 90. Where's the 90? No, it's no, it's so I got freaking 3 of them. Let me get the 90 again. I wonder how the 90 would react with the 60 meter or the 15 meter header. I wonder, does it have the juice for it? $654 horses, this one. Okay. Does it have the juice to get the job done? Seems okay. This should be interesting. So I'm gonna check this out of here. Can you change the so watch this trailer now when I dump into this. This is gonna go batshit insane, isn't it? It's gonna hit off the roof, isn't it? Because it's a high dump. Surely it will. Let's see what happens here. Will it go absolutely mental and start freaking out? Or is there no collision on the top of the trailer? Oh, it's freaking out. It's freaking out. Look at this. Oh, she's gone mental. Oh, holy crap. Oh, she's gone batshit insane. Oh, crap. Yeah, she's gone mental. But yeah, that's what happens with these high tip buckets. You know, it's a known issue with those high tipping things. Nice trailer though. Don't get me wrong, it's a very nice trailer. And as high tippers go, it's not that bad. I've seen higher tippers than that. No? That makes sense. The back just kind of swings out as well. That's cool. I like that. Crap. Got a frickin'. Give me a second here. I've got a. Bloody fly or something. So yeah, there you go. There's the Ideal 10T. If you look in the description of my of the stream, right, you'll see a link to download it from Share Mods. Okay, so you know if you want it, there is a link there. Let me just post the damn thing again, just in case you guys want it again. So let me post that there. There you go. There you go. Just in case. So yeah, everything I've seen so far is fine. I haven't observed any major issues or problems with this mod so far. What I'm going to do now is offline. I'm going to enable not development mode. The you know, so I can check the log. I want to see if there's any bugs on this particular thing. So that's what I'm going to kind of do offline. So yeah, I'm going to kind of end the stream there, my friends. As I said, this is kind of a quick one. I think this is a very, very nice mod. It's for the the 10T. It's the most accurate version I have personally seen so far. So yeah, if you're on PC only, of course, you know, you might want to check this out. And as I said, I do have a feeling this is going to come to console. I really do. Anyways, there you go, my friends. Uh, hopefully you enjoyed that. Maybe not. Who knows? But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream there, my friends. Thank you all for tuning in. Appreciate it. Blue Type and probably Old Timer Dave will be streaming on Twitch soon, if not already. And yeah, congratulations to Mr. DJ Goham as well for 100,000 subscribers. Awesome, sir. Well done. You deserve it. Shout out to Mr. Lunatic Cam as well for his fantastic live stream earlier today. He literally buried GHHG modding in the ground. I thought that was quite apt. I won't go into too much detail about that, but you know. So yeah, there you go. Shout out to Mr. OTD, the oldest man on the planet. You are awesome, sir. Thank you very much for your continued patronage, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, there you go, sirs. Thank you all very much. Thank you, Mouse. Thank you, Julian, and anyone else I missed. Take care, my friends. Bye bye.